Hello, I'm Lorraine from Canada. We're starting a new verbling class this morning. Well, it's this morning for me. It might be afternoon for you, depending on where you are in the world. We're going to be talking about for and against. So arguments for something that you believe in or arguments against something you believe in. So we're just waiting for people to find the class and enter. I know that there were some people with reservations. They should be able to enter the class now. I'm not getting a verbling chat window. Let me see. Yeah, it's a problem. Okay. It says that I'm broadcasting, but I'm not sure I really am. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm in the class now. Can everybody see me? Yes, here come some people. Hello, Nihan.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hello.
How are you?
Better now that I'm in the class. Don't know why verbling window wouldn't load and wouldn't load. I've been trying for 20 minutes.
Yes, you have a bad connection, maybe internet connection.
And yet my connection is good. I'm well over 2 meg, so there shouldn't been any problem from my end. I think this time it was verbling. The window would not load.
I see.
It didn't matter which computer I tried. Very frustrating. But thank you for your patience. Hello, Mohammed.
Teacher.
Hello, how are
How
you?
are you?
I'm better now. I'm finally in.
You?
Okay, so
Look, I want to hear courses. Could I? I want to be teacher.
You want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
You will have to contact Verbling if you're interested in teaching with Verbling. There is a button at the bottom of the Verbling webpage where it says Teachers. And if you click on that, it takes you to a page where you can read how to become a teacher. Okay?
Oh yeah. So you know how can I enter the IELTS exams here on Verbling? Could I enter IELTS conversation or TOEFL conversation? I'm good in English language. I'm professional. I can talk, I can speak, I can write, I can listen, I can do anything in English. I'm professional in English. As I told you before, I want to be teacher here. If
Okay.
I can.
Mohammed, I'm sorry, I'll have to just stop you there because I need to greet some other people. And if you go to the page, like I said, you can read about how to become a teacher because I really can't, I can't tell you how. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, no.
Vincenzo, hello. Vincenzo, can you hear me? Vincenzo, make sure
Uh,
that you're...
I'm sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Mohammed, could you please turn off your microphone because a lot of noise.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Okay, Vincenzo, are you there? Make sure that your microphone is not muted because I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, Michelle or Michael, how do you
Hi, my name is
pronounce?
Michele.
Michele, okay, welcome Michele.
Yes,
And where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
From Italy, okay, great. Thank you for joining the class.
Thank you,
And
teacher.
then we have Michael Yi, hello.
Yes.
Welcome
Hello.
to class.
Yeah. I'm
Go ahead.
I'm from China.
From China, welcome,
Yeah.
very nice. Myrna, hello. Myrna, hello.
Hi,
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
it's me.
Welcome. No, right now Myrna and then Manel is
sorry.
next.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
one moment. That's okay. Welcome, Myrna. Nice to see you in class again.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll get going very shortly. Okay, Manel, hello.
Hi, hello. How are you?
I am good, and I hope you are as well.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I am from Barcelona in Catalonia, and I am here for third or fourth time, and I like very
Okay.
much Berlin.
Okay, good. Well, welcome to the class.
Thank
And
you.
then we have Dia. Is that how you pronounce your name? Dia?
Yes, Dia. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, very good. And where are you from, Dia?
I'm from Cairo, Egypt.
From? I'm sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again?
Yes, from Cairo, Egypt.
Okay, from Egypt. Well, welcome everybody. We're going to get started right away since it took me a little while to get into the class. Today we're looking at for and against. So how to make arguments for something you believe in or arguments against something that you don't believe in. This is a listening exercise, so I will be playing some audio clips for you, and you will be listening for important points. So I'm going to get started with my screen share.
What with me?
Whoop. I gotta get this going here. One moment, please. Okay. All right. There. Can everybody see the screen share where it says for and against?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody who cannot
Yes.
see it? Okay, good. All right, so we'll get started. If you are not speaking, could you please mute your microphone so we don't get a lot of background noise? All right, so Dia, I want you to read
Yes.
the definition A.
A person who lives in a particular area.
Good, thank you. And whoops, Manal, can you
Um,
read B?
I'm sorry, but I can't view the big screen.
Okay.
I can view. I'm sorry.
Did anybody get the worksheet that was listed at the bottom of the class?
Yes,
If you
I
did,
did.
could you post the connection in the chat box for me, please? There it is. Nicolai has put it in. So click on that, and you will be able to see the worksheet. And I'll go on to the next person. Myrna, can you see the screen? Myrna? Myrna,
Yeah,
if you can.
yeah.
Okay. Is that Manal?
I can see the screen. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
I am seeing a blank screen.
Okay. Did you click on the link that Mikale has put in the chat, in the Verbling chat? There's a link there. If you click that link, it will open the document. Okay.
Okay. I
All
am
right.
I am searching for that link.
Okay. Myrna, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read, I think we were at B. Can you read the screen?
Number 4.
We're going to read B.
3. A tourist trip, entertainment and social activities which happen in the evening.
Okay, what we want to do right now is just read definitions. So I just want you to read B. Starts a place. Do you see what I mean? Myrna?
Yeah.
Can you read B for me, please?
A local in very bad conditions need to be repaired or repaired.
That's D. I want the B.
B.
A
A place for example.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
A place, for example, a shop or a nightclub which sells expensive goods or service to tourists.
Okay, thank you. And Michael, can you do C?
Yes. Entertainment and social activities which happen in the evening.
Okay, so that first word is entertainment.
Entertainment.
Say entertainment. Yes, good. Okay, thank you. And Michele, is that
Yes.
how I say it? Okay.
It is perfect.
B. Okay.
It's okay. In very bad condition, needs to be repaired or rebuilt.
Good. Thank you. And Nihan, can you do E, please?
My pleasure. The level of material comfort that people have in a particular society.
Good, thank you. And Vincenzo?
Yes.
F?
F, the tourism business or industry.
Great, thank you. And we have Tuan. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Am I saying your
Hello.
name correctly? Tuan?
Yeah,
Okay,
correctly.
good. If you can see the screen, can you do the letter G, please? The last one.
Yeah. Visiting interesting places, especially when you are on holiday.
Good, thank you. Okay, now we're going to match up the list of words on the left with their definitions on the right. So starting with Dia, number 1, say the word and then tell me which definition belongs to it. Dia, are you there? Make sure that your microphone is on. Dia? Okay. Manel, do you have the information now?
Yeah, I have information. I have a screen now.
Okay, so number 1, say the word and then what the definition is.
Sightseeing, and I don't know what means. I don't know what means. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right. No problem. Does anybody else in the class
Yes.
have an idea? Definition?
Yes.
Okay, go
Yes.
ahead.
Yes.
I think it's a local.
Sightseeing, not a local. Okay, there was a woman who
Sightseeing
said yes.
Yes, I said. When I separate the verse sight and seeing, I can find the definition because it's a kind of places, landscapes, or that kind of historical places. And the answer
Okay.
could be G, visiting interesting places, especially when you are on holiday.
Exactly.
Yes.
Good. That's the one. So when you're sightseeing, you're in a new place and you go to all of the special sites there, the churches, the museums, the statues. You're sightseeing. Okay, good. Thank you. Myrna, can you do number 2?
Nightlife, entertainment, and social activities which happen in the evening.
Absolutely. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
missed my turn. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who was that?
Dia.
It's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, one moment. Dia missed the turn, so I'm going to let Dia do it first, and then I'll continue on. Okay. So go ahead, Dia. Do number 3.
I'm sorry, guys, but I just have a phone call, so I just drop my headphones for a little bit.
Okay.
A tourist trap. It
Yes.
means the tourism business or industry.
Nope.
No, I think it should be
What
B.
do you think? B?
It's not a trade.
That's right. A tourist trap is some place where tourists go and they end up spending a lot of money. So
Yeah.
it's B. Okay, Dia, can you read the definition B?
Okay, a place, for example, a shop or a nightclub which sells expensive goods or service to tourists.
Okay.
I just choose number F because I see the word tourism,
Right,
you know?
yes. Yes, but
really, I'm so confused right
that's
now.
okay. Good job. All right.
Really, number F disappointed me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Who did I leave at here? Myrna, you did yours, right? And so it's Michael. Michael Yee, number 4. Michael, are you there? I'm not hearing you, so if you don't have your microphone on, I can't hear you. Okay, we'll have to move on. Michele, number 4.
Here I am. So, a local.
A local.
Yes, a person who lives in a particular area.
That's right. Good.
It's like domestic or...
No, when you say it's to differentiate between somebody who is visiting and somebody who lives there. So tourists will talk about the people who live in the area as being the locals. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Allora, number 4. No. Number
Number 5
5.
is next, yes. And that's going to... Nihan, did you do one?
Number 5, rundown.
Yeah.
And I have searched this word before the class, and it means a little bit bad connection, and D, in very bad connection, needs to be repaired or rebuilt. Restoration like.
Yes. So I'm going to get you to say this word condition again. Condition.
In a very bad condition.
Yes.
Condition.
Good. Thank you. Condition. Yes. Very good. Okay.
Condition.
And who's next? Tuan?
Yeah.
Number 6.
So number 6, the tourist trade. F. The tourism business or industry.
Okay, the tourism business or industry. So we put the emphasis on industry.
Industry.
Okay. Industry, yes, good.
Industry.
Good. Okay, and the last one for Vincenzo.
Yes, allora, the level of material comfort that people have in a particular society.
Okay, and what do we call that?
A particular.
What's number 7?
Society.
Can you say what we're defining? Just read number 7 for me there.
Allora, the level of material comfort
you're
that
doing
people.
No, you're doing the definition. I want you to read out the word for number 7. Is
the standard of living.
Yes, good, thank you. And yes, you're right. It's E. Perfect.
Okay,
good.
Living. Yeah.
Standard of living.
Standard of living. You are very right, very speed, very fast in your pronunciation. Standard of living.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it slower. Standard of living.
No, I just pronounce more speed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go on. I think now, yes, we're going to listen to a conversation. There are 3 people, Alice, Simon, and George, and they're visiting a historical European town, which has become very popular with visitors in the past few years. So you're going to read the sentences below about the positive and negative effects of the recent tourism explosion, and then listen to the opinions of the 3 visitors, putting A for Alice, S for Simon, or G for George next to each sentence. So I'm going to get you to read each one of these sentences so that you know what you're looking for or listening for in the exercise. So Vincenzo, please do number 1. Read that sentence, please.
Okay. Local business has been can distinguish and business has benefited.
Benefited.
Okay. Business has been benefited.
Yes, benefited. Yes. Yes. Good, thank you. Tuan, number 2.
Okay, number 2. Unemployment is lower and the standard of living has improved.
Good, thank you. Nihan, number 3.
The infrastructures and transport systems still need a lot of work.
Okay, so this word is infrastructure.
Could you say again?
Yes. Infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
That's a hard one. Infrastructure. Infrastructure. That means things like sewage systems, hydro, all the services is infrastructure of a city. Okay.
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure. Yeah. Hard word. Okay, good. Where are we at? Who's next? Michele? Number 4?
Yes. The nightlife attracts tourists who drink too much and behave badly.
Okay. Good. And Michael,
Yes.
number 5.
Okay. The local government is able.
Did it go funny for you? Michael, are you there? Did we lose you, Michael?
He's frozen.
Guys, I think so.
Okay, I'll move on just so we can get this information. Myrna, can you read number 5?
The local government is able to maintain and restore all the buildings.
Good, thank you. And Manel, number 6.
The new hotels look awful.
Okay. And Dia, number 7.
Yes. Tourist traps, fast food restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops have ruined the character of the town.
Okay.
Have ruined the character of the town. Yeah.
Yes, good. Ruined. Yes.
Ruined.
Okay. Ruined.
What is the meaning of ruined?
It means it's destroyed it. Ruin and destroy are very similar words. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we're going to listen. It's a good idea if everybody turns off their microphone so that there is no distracting noise, okay? And here we go.
So, Simon, what's your opinion about the tourism explosion here?
Well, I think tourism has really benefited the local businesses. Many businesses depend on the tourist trade, and they provide jobs to plenty of people.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Unemployment is much lower than it was in the past, so that's definitely a good thing for the locals. Also, the standard of living has improved a lot since I last came here. And just take a look at all the new cafes, restaurants and shops that have appeared. There's much more choice than there was in the past. What do you think, George?
In my opinion, tourism has had a positive impact, but I think that the town's infrastructure and transport system still need a lot of work.
Yes, that's true. It's not that easy to get around. I also think that from the architectural point of view, the tourism explosion has had a negative impact. The town has some of the most beautiful medieval buildings and churches in Europe, but all these ugly new hotels that they are building look awful.
But on the other hand, the money that tourists spend helps the local government to maintain and restore the old buildings. Just a few years ago, many of these buildings looked very run down, so tourism has really helped there. On top of that, the streets are definitely cleaner and safer than before.
That may be true, but I feel the town has lost its character a bit. I mean, there are plenty of places to go sightseeing, but for me, it has been ruined by all the tourist traps, fast food restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops.
Simon, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I would say the character of the place has improved as a result of tourism. The nightlife is excellent. In the centre, there's such a variety of unique bars and cafes.
Well, you could be right, but many of those bars attract the kind of noisy tourist who drinks too much and behaves badly. It's not always easy to find a place where you can simply relax with your friends and have a quiet drink.
Okay. So, does anybody know who said the local business has benefited? Who do you think? Was it Alice, Simon, or George?
Simon.
Okay, Simon. Good. Unemployment is lower and the standard of living has improved. Anybody know who said that?
Alice.
Alice.
Okay.
Alice.
Alice is correct. Okay. The infrastructure and transport systems still need a lot of work.
George.
George.
Okay. George it is. Good job. The nightlife attracts tourists who drink too much and behave badly.
Simon.
Simon.
I hear all the ladies' voices. I don't hear you gentlemen. The local government is able to maintain and restore old buildings. It's okay, ladies. You can still say the answer.
Alice.
Alice.
Yes, it was Alice. Good job. The new hotels look awful.
George.
Simon.
Okay, let's see. It was Simon. Okay. And the last one. Tourist traps, fast food restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops have ruined the character of the town.
George.
No, Simon.
Simon. Okay, good. All right. So we're going to be listening again. This time, does everybody have the worksheet in front of them?
Yep.
Okay. It's best if you actually have it printed out. Nothing you can do if you don't. But we're going to be looking at what we hear different people saying. Somebody has some real noise going on in their background, so please mute your microphones. I think it's Myrna. Myrna?
Excuse me, I don't have the link.
Okay, maybe I could get somebody to put the link in the box again, in the chat box. Michaela has done it. If you look at the top of the chat box, you should be able to still get at it, because Michaela has posted it. You can't read it?
No. In the Verbling chat. Is it in the Verbling chat?
Yes, it's in the Verbling chat.
Oh, wait, I'm looking. I don't find it.
Okay, Michaela, could you post it again, please?
That's right.
Okay, good, thank you. All right, so let's take a look at some of these phrases. These are phrases that you use if you want to discuss opinions. It's a good idea to have polite language for doing this. So we'll look at language that is polite and some language that is very direct. When we're looking at asking for an opinion, we ask, we use questions. What do you think? What's your opinion about whatever, such and such? Okay, so it's a good way to ask for an opinion. There are many other ways, but these are some of the ways that we will listen for in the exercise. For agreeing, so we've got phrases like, I totally agree with that. That's true. Absolutely. You're right. All of those are agreeing completely with the other person. But sometimes we don't want to agree totally because we don't believe exactly the same thing as another person. So we would use things like, that may be true, but. You could be right, but. You're right up to a point, but. And when we say the but, of course, afterwards we would give our opinion about the same subject. Everybody's following that?
Yes.
Okay, disagreeing. Now, sometimes it's fine to just say, I disagree completely. I don't agree with you. I think something completely different. But often, it's better to not be so blunt. Then you can use sentences like, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Or, I'm not quite seeing your point of view. Things like that where you're disagreeing, but you're not out and out saying, you're wrong, I disagree. And these ones, you must be joking. What do you think about that? Saying that to a person. how do you think the other person will take that?
It's rude, I think.
Yeah, it's very rude. It's something you might say
It's
if
ironic.
you're...
Can we say
sarcasm.
sarcastic?
Yes,
Sarcasm.
that's sarcastic. And often in English, it would only really be used with very close friends that you know won't take it the wrong way. But in regular conversation with colleagues or bosses or anything like that, it is a total no-no. The same with come on. Oh, come on. Again, it's a very blunt, very rude way of disagreeing with someone, which we try not to use except with close friends. So we did giving opinions. I think, in my opinion, I feel, I would say, these are all ways of starting a sentence to give your own opinion. Then if you need to give additional information, you could use things like on top of that, or what's more, in addition to, all of those things to add more points to support your point of view. And then if you're going to introduce a contrast, you can use however, but on the other hand. Do people understand what introducing a contrast is? Okay.
Yes, when you want to explain the other aspect
Yeah.
or other things about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you want to explain something that is a contrast.
Okay. In this little dialogue...
Lorraine, what's the meaning of contrast?
Yes, that's what I was going to explain right now. In this thing we're listening to, our audio clip, one person says that... now I've lost my train of thought. If you say, it's much better here now because the streets are cleaner. However, now there are a lot of hotels, so the flavor of the place has changed. So you're introducing contrasting ideas. Yes, it's cleaner, but it's not as interesting. So you gain on one side, you lose on the other. So it's a contrast. For a very clear contrast, black is a contrast for white. Okay, so it's just the opposite. Does that answer the question? Okay.
Could you please write the word to the chat box?
I'm sorry, you want me to what?
To write it to the chat box, the word contrast.
Contrast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So, everybody, get ready to listen again. Turn off your mics and be watching for the expressions, because I'm going to be asking you which ones you heard. Okay? Get this thing going.
So, Simon, what's your opinion about the tourism explosion here?
Well, I think tourism has really benefited the local businesses. Many businesses depend on the tourist trade, and they provide jobs to plenty of people.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Unemployment is much lower than it was in the past, so that's definitely a good thing for the locals. Also, the standard of living has improved a lot since I last came here. And just take a look at all the new cafes, restaurants and shops that have appeared. There's much more choice than there was in the past. What do you think, George?
In my opinion, tourism has had a positive impact, but I think that the town's infrastructure and transport systems still need a lot of work.
Yes, that's true. It's not that easy to get around. I also think that from the architectural point of view, the tourism explosion has had a negative impact. The town has some of the most beautiful medieval buildings and churches in Europe, but all these ugly new hotels that they are building look awful.
But on the other hand, the money that tourists spend helps the local government to maintain and restore the old buildings. Just a few years ago, many of these buildings looked very run down, so tourism has really helped there. On top of that, the streets are definitely cleaner and safer than before.
That may be true, but I feel the town has lost its character a bit. I mean, there are plenty of places to go sightseeing, but for me, it has been ruined by all the tourist traps, fast food restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops.
Simon, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I would say the character of the place has improved as a result of tourism. The nightlife is excellent. In the centre, there's such a variety of unique bars and cafes.
Well, you could be right, but many of those bars attract the kind of noisy tourist who drinks too much and behaves badly. It's not always easy to find a place where you can simply relax with your friends and have a quiet drink.
Okay. So, which ones of these expressions did you hear in that audio clip? I'm going to start with Manel. Which ones did you hear?
Yeah. Do you hear me okay?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I was listened. In my opinion,
Okay.
I think too.
Yes.
However, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's good.
No more.
That's all right. Everybody might have heard something different, and once I've gone through everybody, I'll put the check marks up to show you which ones that actually got used. Okay, Myrna?
Yeah.
Which ones did you hear?
I hear what's your opinion about it. I think I agree. I totally agree with you. That's true. I'm not sure about it. You could be right. What do you think?
Good.
Enough.
That's good. That's a lot. Okay. Michele?
There were, but on the other hand, I'm sure about that, to be honest.
Okay.
There will be, sorry, there were, that may be true, but
okay.
However, but I think that Manel just did. I don't remember, sorry.
That's okay. No, you did well. It's hard to get all of them, so I'm just going through to see who got what. Nihan?
And I heard what's your opinion about.
Okay.
Then, in my opinion, and but on the other hand, I think I will say that kind of things, and you could be right, but.
Okay, good. And Tuan?
Yeah, I heard. What do you think? What's your opinion about? I think, in my opinion, I feel. I totally agree with that. That may be true, but and the last one is I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
Wow, you got a lot of them. Well done. Vincenzo?
Yes, I heard. What do you think? I totally agree with that. That's true. That may be true, but you could be right, but I would say I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, no, really good. Okay, so here's the list of everything that got used. What do you think? What's your opinion about? I think, in my opinion, I feel, I would say, on top of that, but on the other hand, I totally agree with that. That's true. Absolutely. That may be true, but you could be right, but, and I'm not sure about that, to be honest. So you guys did great. All right.
All together? No. No.
Okay, so I was saying that sometimes it's more polite to kind of disagree. The word is tentatively with somebody else's opinion, even if you don't agree at all. So can you think of any situations in which you would use this tactic more than usual? Manel, what about you? Are there times when you would just not say right out that you disagreed? And in what situation would that be?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, certainly. Sometimes you disagree with somebody, but you don't want to say outright that you disagree with them. So you sort of do the, I'm not sure about that kind of thing. Is there somebody or people in your life that you would tend to do this with because you don't want to completely disagree with them?
Are you asking to me if I partially disagree with a person or totally disagree with a person?
Well, I'll give you a for instance. For me, I would not want to say outright to my father that I totally disagree with him, because we would end up in an argument. And so when I disagree with him, I'll say something like, I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look it up, or something where I don't just say, no, I think you're wrong, because I don't want to have an argument with him. So is there somebody in your life that you would be doing that with because you don't want to get into an argument with them?
It depends. For example,
your girlfriend. No.
That's a good one.
My boss.
No.
Okay, let Manel come up with one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am with my boss, for example.
That's a good one.
In the case I disagree with my boss, I can see you are joking, for example.
Right.
I have to see I am partial agreeing or something like this.
Right, yeah, that's a good point. Myrna, what about you? In your life, who would you not disagree with outright?
I think if I disagree with someone, I would tell him, I'm sorry, I disagree with you. I think you are wrong. Yes.
But is there somebody that you would not want to say that to? Even if you did disagree totally, you would not say it outright. You would find a different way to approach it. Such as, I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
I may say, maybe it is better to do something other than you want to do.
Okay. All right, what about you, Michele?
I think that happened when sometimes with my teacher, I think. Yes. I think so. I can't. I couldn't say him. No, come on.
You must be joking.
You must be joking.
Yeah.
I think that I couldn't pass my exam, my essay.
Right. The nice thing about the I'm not sure about that, to be honest, is that that is a disagreement, and afterwards you would then explain your point of view. So you would say, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. It seems to me more like such and such or so and so. So you get to say your point of view without saying, no, you're wrong, it's like this. Because that it just gets you into an argument.
It's more direct, no? Disagreeing is more direct. No, when I say, I'm not, I disagree.
Sometimes I use.
It's better to say I'm not sure about that. To be honest, no, it's more polite.
It's polite, and also for the other person, it does not attack them. When you're not sure about something, you're still allowing that it could be true, but you're not sure about it, even though inside you know, like, this is totally wrong. you don't have to say it that way.
you have to go tip top, tip two. How do you say?
Yeah, you have to tiptoe.
Tiptoe.
Tiptoe. Yes, good. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I use very often, in my honest opinion.
Yes.
It is my opinion. It's not your opinion, but in that case, Yeah,
that's true too. And in English, when you say that word honest, we don't pronounce the H, so it's just honest.
Yes.
Honest, yeah. You don't pronounce the H.
Not honest.
Not honest, no.
Okay.
Yeah, like an hour.
Yes.
Thank you for the tip.
Like the hour. Good. Okay. Nihan?
Yes.
What about you?
In my life, there is one man that he didn't accept he is wrong, and he is my boss. And it's very hard to tell him something right. He doesn't accept if he if he knows he's wrong, but he doesn't accept it. And in this position, I have to say, you are right, but, or you could be right, totally right, but
With
maybe this way, yes, maybe.
Good. Very good. Yeah, that might help. Yeah, you have to give them a way out so that they don't have to appear wrong.
Yes.
That's
if
usually.
Pardon. If you say him, you're totally wrong. Oh, it's impossible to talk and explain the other things. It will be impossible for me.
Right. Okay.
What did it happen? Okay. What did it happen? No. What did it happen when the boss?
Yes. When I say you are wrong, sometimes I feel very nervous, and sometimes I explode. And no, you are wrong. Then I have to listen him approximately 1 hour, and it's a very short
dear. That wouldn't be good. Okay, we got to move on. So, Tuan, what about in your life? Any situations?
Yeah, I did cuss with my boss quite often, and because he's my boss, so I just say something like, "You could be right, but could I just give you my opinion?" And in my way of thinking, blah blah blah, something like that. So just I just want to keep a peaceful
work life.
yeah, good luck.
Okay, good, thank you. And Vincenzo?
Yes, I think I disagree. Sometimes I disagree with my daughters, my daughter, and also with my wife.
My wife.
You know, there are some. My wife was but now my wife is that my wife has that, and I missed that last year. And I haven't her anymore. But I think it's normal when one disagree. I must say, in a situation there is person. There is a dominant person and another person that accept the other person, that the superior, the boss, or something like that.
Right.
I think there is always a situation like this. So perhaps you can confirm this or not, but I think it's so, because it's very difficult to find two free persons that are in the same level, you know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So it's.
I don't know. Yes.
I was just going to say there are some people that you can just say, well, I disagree with that. My opinion on this is, and continue on. And then there are some people where you can't do that because it will create an argument, or like you say, one is a superior, so you don't want to outright disagree with your superior. So you have to find another way.
So let us say that there is always a situation of how do you say, of love and no, I don't say hate, but love and accommodation, you know, love accommodation. So you are always in a situation where you agree and disagree at the same time. And in every situation, because you can find something good with the best. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I have to cut you off there because our time is up and I have to end the class. So I thank everybody for. That's all right. Thank you everybody for joining the class, and hopefully I'll see you next time, and hopefully my class will start on time.
Thank you, teacher.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.